CBDC and digital ID has been taking up a lot of attention recently. In news, in social media, a lot of people are concerned. Often people are worried how it will work out, how they will be able to function when it's implemented. Is it going to affect your freedom, your ability to transact, your ability to make and spend money as you wish? Sometimes people said something interesting, that they think certain elites, such as politicians, they might be exempt from it. This is the thing that I want you to understand, is that they don't need to be exempt. Because the thing is, the way to think about it is that you're going to likely need it, or not likely, for sure you're going to need it, to access government services. You see, they don't really need any government services for anything, and if you don't need them either, you will be fine as well. So what you have to do is to set up your life such that you don't need any government services. Think about it for a moment. What kind of government services do you really need? Okay, so if you're getting any kinds of benefits, then that is a problem. So you have to start making sure that you won't need them in the future, that you have income that doesn't depend on it. If you're reliant on state pension, then if you're already in pension age, that's probably difficult to work with. There are some options we can explore. But if you're not at that age yet, you're a younger person, you're still working, one of the things, if you're following me for a while, you might know is that in general, I'm against the concept of state pensions. It's a topic for another day, but I'm against it for several reasons. But you can sum it up as that the idea is that you're investing into something where some random government is going to decide when, if, how you're going to take it out. This should be seen as a very high-risk investment. In such a case, the returns should be enormous, but this is not the case. So, of course, there are some types of people who this could be advantageous for, but in general, if you're following me, if you're listening to this channel, if you're working with me, you're not that kind of person. You can invest by yourself and you will have much better returns. You will be able to decide when, if, how you use it. So that's another thing to start preparing for. Another thing is the banking system. You might need to use the banking system. Well, it's time to start preparing for that as well. Make sure you have an offshore bank account. I can help you with that. Make sure you know how to use crypto in private wallet, have everything set up. I can help you with that as well if you're lost. Make sure you get into precious metals. That can be a way as well. And so there's a lot of ways that you don't have to depend on that. Another thing is, okay, maybe you think, okay, I will still need to do my tax return in the country where I live. But of course you can hire someone for that, and then they do it with their system. So you don't really need any government services for anything. You either set things up in different countries by planting flags, having things abroad, so that the government in the country where you live has no control or no say over it. If you're doing some kind of business that can be done remotely, there is no reason why you should have a business registered in the country where you live. In fact, oftentimes it's better if it's registered somewhere else. So this is the mindset you need to have. You need to start thinking in those terms, that you don't need to have everything in one country, and that you don't need to be dependent on a government for anything. If you need help, get in touch.